Counting or not counting gang violence? Great.
Oh my God. Wait, Cody, go, run. Whoa.
That's a lot of people you tell to run. All right, we're going to get started, everybody. You know how it works. Question and answer. Also, thank you to Lane from YRE5. That was great. Really appreciate it. And we're going to be here for...
Shoot me! Shoot me!
Was that you?
We don't know if it's him or not.
Yeah. You think he'd already be in place?
You would think that. So there's somebody on the roof right there? Just saying? He just ran from, over, where's my finger? Well, from over there, ran in, and now he's right there.
Breaking news from the United States, where popular right-wing media figure Charlie Kirk has been assassinated while speaking at a university campus in Utah. Video from the scene shows Kirk struck by a bullet during the talk, sending the crowd into chaos.
Counting or not counting gang violence? Great.
Oh my God. Wait, Cody, go, run. Whoa.
US President Donald Trump posting this statement to Truth Social, calling the 31-year-old great and even legendary, and saying no one had the heart of the youth like him. The president adding, "Charlie, we love you," as he offered sympathies to Kirk's wife, Erica.
What happened to Charlie Kirk happened plain and simple because he was a truth teller. He wasn't rude. He wasn't disrespectful. He wasn't wicked. He wasn't immoral. What happened to Charlie Kirk, the assassination of Charlie Kirk, happened because he was a truth teller. And the reason why social media has not taken that assassination video offline, the reason that they have not censored it, is because social media is run by very high-level witches and warlocks. And just like back in the slave day, when the black men decided that they wanted to cause a revolt, and when they were caught, they made sure that they hung them in front of everybody to see. That is why that video is still being circulated, and why it's not being stopped. Is because they want to show each and every truth teller out here, this is what's going to happen to you. They want to show each and every truth teller out here that if you don't cower down in fear, if you don't become silent, you will be assassinated as well. That video is kept up, and it is a sign of what they did back in the slave day when they hung the black man, kept him up there for days, weeks, and months. Just as you passed by, you had another level of fear. But my prayer is today, in the righteous indignation of God, that no truth teller become silent. My prayer today is that this causes a revival. One man's death causes a revival of truth tellers, millions of truth tellers, to stand up globally all over the world and speak the truth no matter who is listening. Speak the truth even in the fear of assassination. Speak the truth even in the fear of death. I pray that none of you cower down in silence. Let the righteous indignation of God, let the boldness of the Holy Ghost come on the inside of you and make you speak louder than you did before. There are still 7,000 that have not bowed their knees to Baal. And it's just time. It's time for you to speak. It's time for truth tellers to speak. The world and even most of the church hates God's truth tellers. I saw somebody say in one of my comments, the church needs to wake up. Why? You hate people when they try to wake them up. You talk about them when they try to wake you up. You smear their names when they try to wake you up. This is what happens when you try to wake the church up. May those that God have assigned to wake the church up, may God's truth tellers wake up and begin to speak the truth, even if the church comes against you for doing it. And I don't care how many times you watch an assassination video, let it always be embedded in your mind, your spirit, and the cells of your body, that you are forever and ever and ever covered by the Almighty God.
ABC News has confirmed conservative activist and podcaster Charlie Kirk has been shot during an event at Utah Valley University. The founder of Turning Point USA, a conservative student organization, is known for his outspoken views on politics, culture, religion, often taking his messages to colleges and universities, sparking sometimes pretty heated debates on campus. Let's get right to our chief investigative correspondent, Aaron Katursky. Aaron, what do you know?
Two law enforcement sources confirmed to ABC News, Kira, that Charlie Kirk indeed was shot as he was speaking at an outdoor event at Utah Valley University. You're right, his presence there at the university had divided the campus, according to an article in the school paper, where there were people on both sides debating whether he should even be allowed to bring his message, often loyal to the agenda of President Trump, to campus. But he was speaking at this outdoor event in a courtyard. We've seen some video of that event. A shot rings out. The entire crowd goes scattering. The condition of Charlie Kirk is not immediately clear, but we've seen a tweet from Vice President J.D. Vance saying that he is praying for Charlie Kirk, who he calls a genuinely good guy. And we have also seen a recent tweet from the governor, Spencer Cox of Utah, saying that he's being briefed by law enforcement following the violence directed at Charlie Kirk during his visit to Utah Valley University. The governor's message goes on to say, "We will continue to share updates. Those responsible," the governor goes on to say, "will be held fully accountable. Violence has no place in our public." So law enforcement officials, now the governor of Utah, confirming, Kira, Charlie Kirk shot at an outdoor event as he was speaking at Utah Valley University.
But yeah, I mean, this would make a lot of sense, though.
So there's somebody on the roof right there. He just ran from over there, ran in.
No way, dude!
The best, Mr. Cow.
He is running, this guy. So who did they arrest
Crazy
anyway?
shit. No.
To my great fellow Americans, I am filled with grief and anger at the heinous assassination of Charlie Kirk on a college campus in Utah. Charlie inspired millions, and tonight all who knew him and loved him are united in shock and horror. Charlie was a patriot who devoted his life to the cause of open debate and the country that he loved so much, the United States of America. He fought for liberty, democracy, justice, and the American people. He's a martyr for truth and freedom, and there's never been anyone who was so respected by youth. Charlie was also a man of deep, deep faith, and we take comfort in the knowledge that he is now at peace with God in heaven. Our prayers are with his wife, Erica, the two young, beloved children, and his entire family, who he loved more than anything in the world. We ask God to watch over them in this terrible hour of heartache and pain. This is a dark moment for America. Charlie Kirk traveled the nation, joyfully engaging with everyone interested in good faith debate. His mission was to bring young people into the political process, which he did better than anybody ever, to share his love of country and to spread the simple words of common sense. On campuses nationwide, he championed his ideas with courage, logic, humor, and grace. It's a long past time for all Americans and the media to confront the fact that violence and murder are the tragic consequence of demonizing those with whom you disagree day after day, year after year, in the most hateful and despicable way possible. For years, those on the radical left have compared wonderful Americans like Charlie to Nazis and the world's worst mass murderers and criminals. This kind of rhetoric is directly responsible for the terrorism that we're seeing in our country today, and it must stop right now. My administration will find each and every one of those who contributed to this atrocity and to other political violence, including the organizations that fund it and support it, as well as those who go after our judges, law enforcement officials, and everyone else who brings order to our country. From the attack on my life in Butler, Pennsylvania last year, which killed a husband and father, to the attacks on ICE agents, to the vicious murder of a healthcare executive in the streets of New York, to the shooting of House Majority Leader Steve Scalise and 3 others, radical left political violence has hurt too many innocent people and taken too many lives. Tonight, I ask all Americans to commit themselves to the American values for which Charlie Kirk lived and died, the values of free speech, citizenship, the rule of law, and the patriotic devotion and love of God. Charlie was the best of America, and the monster who attacked him was attacking our whole country. An assassin tried to silence him with a bullet, but he failed, because together we will ensure that his voice, his message, and his legacy will live on for countless generations to come. Today, because of this heinous act, Charlie's voice has become bigger and grander than ever before, and it's not even close. May God bless his memory, may God watch over his family, and may God bless the United States of America. Thank you.
Okay guys, breaking news, Charlie Kirk is currently still alive and apparently is stabilizing but in critical condition, and that's according to multiple sources citing Turning Point USA, which is the organization founded by Kirk in 2012. U.S. Agricultural Secretary Brooke Rollins, she posted saying, everyone please keep praying, hearing that he is in critical condition but still with us. Also, according to Utah Valley University, the shot that hit Kirk in the neck was fired from a building 200 yards away with a rifle. And also, Scott Trotter, a university spokesperson, said that the police determined that the person who was taken into custody after the shooting was not actually the shooter. So there is no shooter in custody currently. We're also hearing that Charlie Kirk's wife and 2 young children were at the campus when he was shot. Now, we don't know if they were directly in the crowd or somewhere nearby, but that's according to Oklahoma Senator Mark Wayne Mullen. His wife posted on Twitter 2 hours before the shooting, simply with a Bible verse saying, "God is our refuge and strength, a very present help in trouble." Police have also shut down the entire university campus. They said all of the 40,000 students, classes are cancelled, leave campus immediately. And this is now America's 46th shooting at a school this year alone. Charlie Kirk was literally answering a question about gun violence when he was shot moments before. And also in 2023, he said it's worth to have a cost of, unfortunately, some gun deaths every year so that we can have the Second Amendment. As we know more, I'll keep you guys updated.
This is such bullshit. I've never been so pissed in my whole life. And this murder Charlie Kirk right here in Utah. I'm so freaking pissed right now. This is bullshit. I just saw blood squirting out of his neck. I love that guy. He would have been our next president. I am so pissed right now. Why do they always come with fucking violence? Gosh damn it. Use your freaking words as they're talking to you people. Who shot Kirk